Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Elemental Legendary Heroes with me, GetDaved. In the last episode we started getting our scouts out into useful territory and finding a very nice tile. It's guarded by a horrible army. They're not particularly strong individually, but there is a ton of them. Well, that'll be interesting. And we're also kind of maybe getting to the point where I might want to actually take the fight to the Scaths. So that's nice, after living in constant fear. I'm not going to say we've been super lucky this game, because some bad things have happened. This is actually because having these guys here at all is pretty inconvenient. But they did not destroy my city at any point, so that was nice. And yeah, I think I'm going to take the fight to them. They're super quick, like they can cross the entire battlefield, so we'll just have to make our move right off the top. And I can't reach them, so I am going to haste Tankersaurus. So now he's got another positive condition on him. And in you go! Okay, they did not die horribly, so that's a good start. I'm gonna go for the long-range attacks. Just because I am really hoping that they just bite and go exclusively for these guys. And Insla will just have to move into range, I guess. It's worth remembering he does have that healing potion. Oh no. Okay, you can go for the golem all day. Alright, Tankersaurus is doing his job. $11 to $23, I'll take it. Of course it misses. Alright, Tankersaurus actually doesn't have that much damage to begin with, but I don't know, we might be able to get as many as 16 here. Of course not. And my deployment is such that I can't really get a ton of damage on any one particular. So this is going kind of poorly. I guess we'll go for this guy. He's in a slightly worse location for me. Good. Very good. Wow. Alright. I was in no way expecting that. Come on! 5 to 10. Of course not. So that must have been a critical hit or something awful. Oh my goodness! Or something awful indeed. It's alright, spearmen are easy to replace. Launch a 6 attack. Well, pushing them back won't really do anything for us. Except it will disable their counterattack, so I'm going to go for that one. Alright, goodbye Tankersaurus. You fought bravely. Well, this was, seems foolish now. Maybe if I had more long-range units. Goodbye. Alright, so we're not totally dead yet. We have lost every single unit, though. Double attack? What's with that? Oh my goodness. Well, it happened. It came at an absolutely terrible price. But we did pull it off. Alright, we don't have a ton of mana right now, so I'm not even going to worry about air mage abilities. Improving the army's accuracy is nice. And that can stack to be quite nice. Experience growth is practical. I'm going to go for the accuracy one. It will lead to army experience bonuses eventually. And being able to raise a unit's defense even higher. That's kind of tempting too. If we put that on Tankersauruses, maybe then they'd last a really long time. Certainly not winning any battles off of his raw attack power. I'll go for that. And immediate threat ended, I guess? I'm a little concerned that somebody else is going to declare war on us. We are nice and far away from everybody, so that could work out, I guess. And now bonus to our education, or pardon me, our research, so... Tempting, but weaponry, no. I do want enchantment. It's so bloody expensive, though. Anointed by Fire is an interesting one. Scaths are weak against fire, if I haven't mentioned that already. So I could give someone the ability to cast Fireball, but that's pretty mana intensive. Whereas I do have an okay supply of crystals, so I can start making these things. Tempting to go that way. Would the growth be more worthwhile? No. I have immediate concerns. And we'll try to build to catch up with that in the research front. Just checking out our options for what we can build here. A couple of schools could go a long way. And I have some dead units to make up for as well, let us not forget. $57 Gildar to finish him off now, that's alright. Unrest is still a measly 50% or 6%. Alright, there's that Might Mob, but nothing else. So yeah, I'm going to cancel out of those. We're going to get our army back again, starting with the Pioneer. They're going to start cracking skulls for me. And I'm going to leave it at that, I guess. Maybe another set of spearmen. What I'm really hoping for, yeah, I'm going to change this up a bit. I would like to go fast, but I think it's important that I slow down a little bit. Just because the sooner I build this, the sooner I can get mages. Because our research is only 5, getting it up to 7 does make a pretty significant difference in this production time. Naja skin gauntlets. +2 defense, +2 accuracy. I'll take it. All right. And I suppose I might as well poke my head out and see what's up there. What harm could there be in that? Mama bear and cubs? Moderate harm. Still, that's not too bad. And it would take all of our money to do that. Guess I'm just gonna have to blitz through a couple turns here. Alright, I don't think these guys are up for taking out the bear quite yet, especially when I could have a Tankersaurus coming to help out. So people commented that there was a loud fan in the background of some of the videos I've been doing. That would be the sound of my computer fan. There has been a heat wave. Oh no! And it has been very fun to record in. If we had horses, we could have mounted units, which have a really good start. Okay. Could we have a treaty? No, I don't have the technology for those. Okay. Warfare technology. It comforts me to know that you're researching that. And I'll declare war on the other guy. You're welcome. Whoops, I went way too far there. Good news is I do have a bit of money. They're starting to finally burn through their assets. It's crazy. I have a larger population than them. I guess income is where they're getting all of their power from. Well, soon I'll catch up on that. And Tenfell has finally developed some unrest. Nothing calms the people down like a tower, though. Three unrest techs, that'll go a long way. I guess having the hero there was providing some unrest reduction for them. So, seeing as I'm not going to go after that mama bear or the settlement over yonder, at least not at first. Oh my goodness. Ravenous Harridan. Don't like the sound of that guy. Also, we've got a mountain with a statue carved into the side of it. That actually can have some pretty significant meaning. That can be the entrance area to a very significant quest. but more on that later. Well, no, we'll keep exploring up there, but what I'm really interested in is around there. There are sort of some pieces that recur on the game boards. Things like at final quests that basically provide a way of winning the game. There's sort of like a super enemy you can defeat, and if you do, then you're the boss. Okay, Pioneer. 6 turns. I love it. Four turns. Well, we sped it up a little bit anyway, and now we've got that extra research point each going towards all these good things. Alright, they're moving along pretty good and almost at the next level of town, so I'm going to try to get that. Getting quite worried about the neighbors. Alright, it looks like there's... I'm not going to be heading up there for a while. I'd rather get fresh information on what is to be found in the Promised Land. Where there's a life shard. And you know what? I don't even know why I'm fussing about that, that bear up there. I'm just going to bring the units right back. We'll get to escorting that Pioneer right now, actually. It's a bit of a semi-dangerous, semi-impulsive move, but it'll bring benefit. Alright. Fantastic. Weaponry would be really nice to have. We can also improve our civilization tech. Three metal per season. World achievement. I might be able to get the Great Mill. Hit points for the faction are kind of tempting, though. And I can just build it. Oh, on Wild Game. Never mind that. I'm going to go for this just to improve the quality of our units. Alright, so far so good. Nobody's dead. And it's got to be this turn. They want treaty, hey? Or tribute. Yeah, sure. I'll let you bully me around. Treaty is minus 0.1. I am perfectly happy with that. As a matter of fact... yeah, I'll gladly make that. Dang. Well, hopefully they'll try demanding it later. We're in a tight spot, everybody. Alright, that's a small Might's army. We might be okay there. I'd rather wait until Tankersaurus comes through, but everybody might be out to kill me by then. Alright. Plus 5 hit points for all, 5% hit points for all units. Super growth, but we gain unrest. Super growth is tempting, but I like hit points. Alright, and they're on their way to level 3. And they are having trouble with their food, so I am actually going to take this opportunity to negate that spell. And we're going to go for a production-based one instead. Adding 1 material will have that effect. And now their production's up to 63. Also known as Insano. Because they can start building things that'll help the entire faction. Go for the unrest first. Alright, and Tankersaurus is going to be done in 1 turn. Going to take the opportunity to design another unit. We've got mages now, but we'll edit this unit just to get it more how I like it. We're definitely going with Fire Staff because there are enemies nearby that are weak to fire. Yeah, the fact that we have some enchanted weapons is helping us now. As a matter of fact, I kind of made yet another mistake just a little while ago. We'll get there, though. Alright, the fact that they are hanging out in the back row means they're at a fairly reduced risk of taking ranged damage, or damage from any type of attack except ranged, pardon me. Give them the cloak for spell resistance just so a group of other mages won't ravage them. They can have up to 3 of these. Plus 20 dodge versus ranged attacks. We'll go with these. And now traits. So we've got to make up for the fact that they don't have any real initiative at all. Massive spell resistance, hey? Kind of tempting. It's nice and cheap. Attack versus higher level units, that is likely to be the case. They can miss things, so accuracy is also tempting. Move is unimportant. Additional attack is kind of nice, but that's it. Initiative bonus is definitely worth it. And their initiative is only 17, so interesting choices to make. I'll go with the accuracy. We can also give them an accuracy bonus with these gloves, and they're nice and cheap, so that's another option. And the monk's robe. Do we want to go down that road? It's only 2 cost. I'll do it for the evade, sure. Wanderer. Oh, we've already got a Wanderer. We'll go that way. And with that sorted out, we don't need the mage anymore. Because we've got the Thaumaturge, which I think I spelled right. Pardon me, train. Can't train. Not enough crystal. How much do I need? 33? Whoops. It'll take us a while to get there. Plus 1/2 per turn. Well, if I took off the monk's robe, that would drop it by 6 and we could start training them next turn. I guess I'm gonna do that. Edit. Just kidding about that. Oh, but you need your clothes back on. They were so nice and dignified looking before. Yeah. Alright, we've got the cheap thaumateurs now. Seven seasons, but it will probably be worth it. Alright, and I am going to keep pushing on. I really hope we do. Well, I mean, we're just toast if we run into them, but having oh goodness. So there's a whole bunch of little pesky armies right around there. Yeah, they scared me off. We might be able to do okay against these guys if we got the right conditions of the battlefield. That's pretty much the only optimistic thing I can say there. Alright, Pioneer, time for you to go on your own. Tankersaurus can still do his job admirably. Also, basically, so I researched this, and lumberyards are, you know, they're going to be worth it. But basically, all these other weapons are already obsolete because of the research we did on the magic chain. But that's okay. Lumberyards are super good. +1 growth, tempting. One allowed per faction. Okay. I've been wanting cooperation for a while, so we'll go that way. Also, my power level is starting to go up a little bit. It's up to 9,000. So I'm feeling a bit less in constant dread and existential fear, which is an okay way to be. I wonder if it would be safer to go the long way. No, a conflict is inevitable with these guys, I think. We'll save all that for the next video, though. I'll see you there, everybody.